All right, YouTube. Gorit tactical flashlight off Amazon. 18 bucks. Wanted to give it a try. I'll go into a few different reasons why this one particularly grabbed my attention. But basically, I just wanted a decent, dedicated flashlight for my vehicles, truck, Jeep, etc. I didn't want to spend, I don't want a $100 flashlight dedicated to the vehicle, but 18 bucks. This thing said it had like 990,000 lumens, which is obviously not the case and ridiculous, but I figured if it claimed to be so bright, it ought to be at least decent. So I saw that number, and then I also saw that it's USB-C rechargeable, and so that was another thing. And after getting it in, it apparently works as a power bank too, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, so that's why I ordered it. It's full metal construction, has a few different modes. Let me show you what came with it, and then I'll hit on a couple features of flashlight, and we'll go out and see how bright it is. So it comes in this plastic box. First thing annoying about this plastic box, and instead of having just two clasps on the front, it's also got two on the side. Like, I don't think it needs to be that secure. There's nothing even important in here. It does come with the foam. There's a sheath, like a little case for the flashlight. If you want to wear it on your belt, or maybe connect it to some molly or something like that hanging on a seat, that will be useful. It comes with the USB-A to USB-C charging cord. And then it also, this is another cool part of it, it comes with a AAA adapter. I guess so if you aren't able to charge USB-C for whatever reason, you can just pop 3 AAAs in it. Or if that, for whatever reason, if using AAAs works better for you than using the rechargeable battery, you can just do that. I'll show you the rechargeable battery real quick. Screwing off the end. I can't remember which one it is. Yeah, there we go. It doesn't say on it. I'll probably have to look back on. Oh yeah, it's a 26650, 500 milliamp hours, 3.7 volts. So you just put that in there. Screw this on the end. Come on. Apparently I don't know how to use threads today. Alright. So you saw what comes with it. Now let's look at the flashlight itself. Yeah. USB-C rechargeable and a power bank. So that's pretty cool. This model number is the G1476. So you can turn it on. It's got a few different modes. I like how it starts at the brightest and goes to the dimmest mode. Most flashlights that I've tested seem like they start at the dimmest and go to the brightest. I'd just rather be at the brightest. That's one we use 90% of the time. So yeah, so you flip it on, you get brightest, medium, lower, and then you get the strobe feature, and then you hit it again, and I believe this is the Morse code SOS signal, and then you're off. Another thing I like about it is you can adjust the beam, slide it all the way out. You get a very concentrated beam, slide it all the way in, and you get a wider beam. So yeah, it's got a power display right here. Now I've got some other ones on Amazon I really like that are just a digital display that just show you between 0 and 100%, which is really cool. This one just has these 4 dots. Now this is way more durable and robust for sure. So yeah, I don't know. We'll try it, but it feels really well made. Now on the back end, you have these 2 slots where you can put lanyards. As you can see, it comes with a lanyard. Feels like cheap paracord and such, but it's got these little adjustable pieces on it. I think if there is a weak spot right here, it's this clasp. Feels very, very cheap and crappy, and the key ring that it's connected to seems a little light to be, you know, on this flashlight. So I don't know why you wouldn't just take the clasp and bypass the key ring, but yeah, let's go out and see how this thing looks. Okay guys, walk with me to go put the chickens up while we check out this flashlight. So it's pretty dark out. Let's turn this thing on. Let's concentrate it. Now if you look at it concentrate, I don't know how well you guys can see that, but it's a kind of like a square with the edges kind of like angled in. It kind of looks like the Windows logo. Can you see that? I think what they meant to do is like make it look like a crosshair, which is kind of cool. I've never had a flashlight with like a crosshair on it. But I almost, when I'm looking with it that concentrated, I almost just get kind of annoyed at that shape. I just kind of would rather have a round shape, which if you want it, you can just slide the front back in and widen it out and get that. So kind of give you a, don't know if you can see that, but so that's our widest angle. Sorry, my screen went off. That's the widest angle, and that's the narrowest. And we're at about probably 35 yards to that little red barn down there. So 35 yards, it's shining on that whole red barn. Open it up. It's not a super wide, you know, like my EDC 29 from Nightcore will flood basically everything in front of me, even with my body. That's not what you're going to get this, but you are going to get a pretty decently concentrated light. If we look up into the trees here, you know, if you concentrate it, you guys can't see that probably very good on camera, but I can see, you know, right up into the trees. I kind of, this kind of round is kind of my sweet spot. Let's come down this way. You can definitely flood a whole area and see enough. That's no problem. Now to you guys on camera, it looks pretty much pitch black right there. Anywhere outside, that's not really the case for me. I can see a little more than that. So right now we're coming up on the chicken coop. Hello, chickens. Kind of give you an idea of looking into the flashlight. The EDC 29, if I look directly into it, I get immediately blinded, disoriented. Not really the case with this thing, but it's definitely something you still don't want to have in your face. Let's see how far of a throw we can get with this thing. So I can kind of make out the tree line over there, which is probably, I think it's about 70 to 80 yards. You know, if somebody or an animal was standing over there, I could make that out. There's the neighbor's house at like 40, 50 yards, but not a whole lot further. So I think for all intents and purposes, this probably will make a pretty good dedicated vehicle flashlight, because what do you have to do with a dedicated vehicle flashlight? You probably have to do vehicle repairs and just be able to travel, and I think that's going to handle it. All right guys, overall I think the flashlight is probably worth 18 bucks, especially since it will double as a power bank. You know, you might get a half a phone charge or a phone charge or something out of it. So definitely valuable, I think, to keep in your vehicle. What I'll probably do is throw it in this sheath. Let's see real quick what it looks like in this thing. I'll probably throw it in this and just molly it to the back seat of my Jeep or something. Come on. Come on. There we go. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Easily accessible. Tactical look. I could go for that. It says right here that the end is hot. I just used it for like 10 minutes. Placed my finger on the end. I don't feel really any heat at all. So I think they might be giving themselves a little too much credit. But $18 flashlight. You guys let me know what you think. I'll put the link in the description. Go check it out on Amazon. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.